Yes. So when COVID hit, LLS did a large patient survey. We have 9,000 patients in our registry. The purpose of the registry is actually to look for the response to the COVID vaccines in terms of making anti-spike antibodies. Within that body of work, of the 9,000 patients, we have 2,500 CLL patients who we have been able to ask what their experience has been on drugs to treat chronic lymphocytic leukemia. As you may know, there are multiple drugs to treat chronic lymphocytic leukemia. One of the primary ones has been ibrutinib, which is a covalent BTK inhibitor. That drug is known to have cardiotoxic effects in a limited population. Because we had 2,500 patients who had CLL, many of them who have been on ibrutinib, we were able to ask the patients and go into the electronic healthcare records and ask what has been the cardiovascular experience with patients on BTK inhibitors, in particular ibrutinib. And what we found is that about 25% of those patients have cardiovascular symptomology, including atrial fibrillation and hypertension. That event has caused certain people to discontinue ibrutinib and move on to other therapies. On the other hand, some patients have actually been managed through their physicians with the cardiotoxicity because it's of low grade and it really hasn't intercepted their ability to stay on ibrutinib. We all know that ibrutinib to treat BTK-directed CLL is efficacious and therapeutic, and so it's important that patients stay on a BTK inhibitor if possible. In particular, ibrutinib is one of them, but there are other BTK inhibitors as well, which may be better choices for them.